It's a lose-lose situation. Like, I keep telling my wife she married me, not her mother. And she keeps telling me not to put her in that position.
Dealing with a mother-in-law? That's like number 2 on my top 10 list of reasons not to get married.
What's number 1?
You know what number 1 is. Well, every guy knows number 1.
All units in the vicinity, campus security is reporting a possible illegal entry at the college pool.
Dispatch is Unit 7, we're on it. Yeah, the suspect is on the hideout.
Sir, please come down from there now!
Sir, come down! Don't make us come get you!
Police officer, show me your hands!
Guys, it's okay. I'm a cop. My ID's right here. I gotta reach for it. Hold on.
Go ahead. Slowly.
I got him.
What the hell's going on, Detective Britton?
It's kind of hard to explain.
So tell me how this works. I'm awake with my wife, and I close my eyes, I open them, and I wake with my son.
And this has been happening since the accident?
So you begin working on one case here in reality, and then suddenly you begin working another case there in your dream.
It all feels completely real to me.
You can't tell whether you're awake or asleep at this very moment.
Well, I can assure you, Detective Britton, this is not a dream.
It's exactly what the other shrink said.
Tell him to trust me. I am handling this. Tell him I have the Butler files and I'm on my way. Yeah. Yeah. Look, I'm trying to get on the road now. Let me call you back as soon as I get there. Listen, this is really nothing to worry about. Okay? Yeah. Yeah. Tell him I said that. Okay. Oh, come on. You have to be kidding me.
Marcus, you are one lucky man to be sitting here. Well, let me tell you something, my friend. You walk out that door, I have a feeling your luck will change very quickly.
Testify, and we'll see that you're taken care of.
Yeah, taken care of. Taken care of how?
You know the drill. Witness protection, relocation, a chance to walk away from this mess and start afresh.
Look, I told you before, I'm just an accountant.
You're an accountant for Maxim Basayev. And we both know the only reason he's not gunned down for human trafficking, drugs, guns, you name it, is because he kills anyone he thinks might compromise his operation. Don't insult us both by pretending it's a surprise.
We've been telling you for 2 months now that we would take down Basayev and his crew, and that you could either help us or go down with them. Today, they threw you overboard. And as far as life preservers go, we're it.
Where would I go?
Well, the U.S. Attorney will work with you to find a suitable place. You and your wife.
My wife?
Yeah.
Look, she doesn't know anything about what I did for Basayev.
I understand, but I'm afraid that's not going to help her. He would use her to get to you. She's still a target. We have to get her into protective custody as soon as possible.
Where is she?
She's out of town.
Where?
Laguna, some spa. I don't know. I'll have to look it up in my phone.
Okay. I'll get your phone and I'll get a car pointed in that direction.
It's gonna be okay. You're doing the right thing.
When I came here,
When I first took this job, it was supposed to be for us. We had nothing. I wanted to be a man who could give her anything. Well, I'm sure she'd rather have a live husband than another giant flat-screen TV. Yeah, you don't know my wife. Marcus was strictly the accountant, but he knows where the bodies are buried. He laundered cash for him, covered money trails, and he kept records.
Has he actually shown you these records?
No, but he's going to hand them over as soon as we settle on a relocation package.
We have been trying to nail Messiah for the last 8 years. This is a big win for us.
The wife's arrived. She's on the way up.
What's going on? Are you okay? Oh,
I'm fine, yes. Yes.
I don't understand. They wouldn't tell me anything. They just said you were in some kind of danger. What's going on?
Alina, this is a 9F. I'm Detective Britton. Why don't we all go and sit down somewhere more quiet? Follow me.
So you've been working for the Bradford?
Yes.
For how long?
2 years.
So you lied to me for 2 years. Every day. Every time you kissed me goodbye. Every time you came home late. Every time I asked you how was your day. It was all just lies.
No, Alina, listen.
How could you? Now tell me.
What if I had? Would it have made any difference?
It was blood money.
Would knowing that have stopped you from spending it?
Would you have given up all the clothes and the cars and the vacations,
You
the
wanted
gifts?
those things as much as me.
Alina, I wanted them because you...
And now we have nothing because of your lies.
You don't understand, Alina.
So, we pack our home and we leave everything.
You can take whatever you can fit into one large suitcase each.
Where will they send us with one large suitcase each?
Well, the prosecutors will work with you and Marcus, and you'll find somewhere that you both feel...
What about my friends? I can never speak to them again?
Any links with your current life, your identity, makes it easier for them to trace you.
I'm sorry. I can't. This.
Alina, please come back here and sit down.
They will find you, Mrs. Ananya. They tried to kill your husband today. With a bomb in his car. He's lucky to be alive. He's in a unique position to bring down a major crime syndicate. These people will not hesitate to do whatever it takes to you to stop them cooperating. You understand? They will find you. I know this must be overwhelming. I'm sorry, but if you value your life, you really have no option. Please, come sit down.
So, what happens now? How long will we live here?
Just until the details of your relocation package are worked out. Shouldn't be more than a few days. Now, we got a team of officers in the adjoining room. We got some downstairs in the lobby. If you need anything at all, you speak to them, or you can call us. But under no circumstances can you leave the room. Is that clear?
Yeah.
Okay.
My mother, she gave me a painting before she died. There's also a book of photos.
We'll send a team to your house to collect some items.
God, oh my God, oh my God. Bella. Oh my God, Bella, we have to get Bella right now.
Who's Bella?
Our cat, she probably hasn't eaten all day. We have to get her right now.
Calm
I
down.
won't do it without
Rina,
Bella.
I want you to... All right, let's calm down. Come on. Okay? Okay? I'm gonna let you go. You stay calm. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay.
How can you say that? You tell me I can never go back home. Everyone I know, everything we have, I have to leave it all behind. How can you possibly tell me it's going to be okay? You can't even begin to imagine what that feels like.
Hey.
Hey.
When did you start doing all this?
About 3 days ago?
I thought we were gonna do it together.
Yeah, you said you want to do it last weekend and the weekend before that, so I just decided to do it myself.
You're giving away this dress? I love you in this dress.
I haven't worn that dress in like 15 years, and even when I did, I looked like a hooker.
China? What's the matter with the China? We're giving that away?
We don't touch it. We haven't used it once in 18 years.
Oh, we're going to Oregon. Maybe in Oregon we'll be China kind of people. No?
Look, deciding what to keep and what to give away, it's hard. We could come up with a reason to keep everything, so I just figured if we don't use it, we should lose it.
Oh, come on. You giving this away?
Michael,
Do we have a tape player?
I mean, I don't even know if it works anymore.
Where is it?
It's right there.
Can't believe it. I made you this tape. Remember that summer you were working at Chatsworth? There you go. You hated that job? But you loved this song. You remember?
Of course I remember. You recorded that song like over and over again so I could listen to it on the way to work without having to hit rewind.
When's Goodwill coming?
Tomorrow morning.
All right, let me call him and put him off for a couple of days.
Michael,
What?
nothing. Look, this move to Oregon was my idea, and I just know you have some reservations
Just
about
wanna
it.
look through everything and make sure you're not giving away things that I'd like to keep. Don't read anything more into it than that.
Really?
Yeah.
You didn't tell him I was coming? He'll be fine. This guy, Jake, has been your CI for how long?
15 years.
15 years. How do you know he'll be okay working with me?
Because he's not a complicated guy. Trust me, I know him. Look, you get those Cubans. I'll be your new best friend. Hey, can you read with those things on?
No, but I can't reboot them off either. It doesn't matter. What the hell is this?
Jake, this is my partner.
I'm Detective Ed from Vega. I've heard a lot about you.
The deal is I deal with you. Period.
But I'm not going to be around much longer. The arrangements always worked for us pretty well, right? I thought the two of you might be able to keep it going.
What does that mean? You're not going to be around much longer? Are you leaving me?
I'm not leaving you. I'm going with my wife.
Going where?
Oregon.
Oregon? Who the hell lives in Oregon?
That's what I keep asking him.
Point is, if you want to keep drawing these get-out-of-jail-free cards, Vega's your guy, okay?
I hear that you are a fan of these.
Yeah, well, I quit.
Quit? These are your favorite cigars.
I got eyes that can see what they are. The doctor told me it's giving me reflux.
Oh. Sorry.
Hey, what do you say we go someplace that's got real food, huh? I feel like a New York steak, served to me by a woman that's half my age.
Sorry, the captain's got us on a short leash, but here, you can pay for your steak and mine. Generous tip, be careful. So, you said something about a crew pulling a job?
Yeah. San Pedro Industrial Park.
When?
Tonight.
Tonight?
Mm-hmm. 11:30. They're hitting a warehouse that's leased to Palace Electronics.
Palace?
Mm-hmm. And from what I understand, they got a 6-man team with body armor. So you better bring your whole posse.
That it?
What do you want, a map?
Thanks.
Yeah. Have a good time in Oregon. See you around.
See ya. Better get a team together.
6 out of 19. We're clear all the way down the block on our side. Okay, go. Stay close to the back. Nice six, you got an overhead that's that right there. I don't got a visual on you. You're working with it.
Maybe you got it wrong.
Last time Jake got everything wrong, you were repeating 6th grade. Have a little patience.
I lost my patience an hour ago, which was 2 hours after Jake said this crew was supposed to show.
Everyone heads up. We got an unmarked truck headed toward the target location.
What a tight. Little patience. Said moving 43, copy.
All units, hold your positions. Stand by for my orders. Okay, copy that. Confirm visual. Vehicle approaching. Got visual, single driver. Your speed one. Attack for strike team 1, clear this time. Sound 4.
That was exciting.
Still low profile traffic stop in case he flagged us and kept going.
Copy that.
He's playing you.
I've known him for 15 years, all right?
Exactly. And after 15 years, you hand him off with a C note and a couple of Cubans. I know he doesn't agree with you, but a little warm and fuzzy doesn't hurt.
He's a CI, confidential informant. It's a business relationship. He knows better than anyone. Bad tips are bad for business.
Right, well, I guess you know everything about everything, so I'm just gonna sit back here and, wait for more trucks not to appear.
7-11, 43, trucks clear, no involvement.
Copy. Let's get a good FI just in case and then kick him.
Yes, sir, you got it.
Yeah? Hello? Bert?
How soon can you get over here?
Why, what's going on? What is that?
What you're listening to is Marcus freaking out. He woke up this morning and then Lena had left.
What time?
Well, the last confirmed time was like 2 a.m.
Do we have any idea where she is?
None. Nobody knows anything.
Let's hope Asayef doesn't either.
Just get over here, okay?
No, I should have just died in that explosion. If I were gone, Alina would be safe. She wouldn't be in danger. The idea of her out there alone,
Marcus.
afraid, unprotected...
Marcus, you need to focus, okay? You need to write down anyone who you could think of that she might be with right now.
Relatives, maybe.
No, neither of us have family here.
Okay, what about friends?
Friends.
Oh, come on, man. She must have friends.
I was always working, okay? I don't really know her friends. I remember a few people she talked about. Mariana, Svetlana. I don't know, only their first names.
Well, what about places she used to go? When you were at work, where does she like to go? Where does she hang out?
I don't know. Spas, beauty salons, book clubs. I don't know.
Do you even know your wife at all, Marcus?
I guess about as well as she knew me. That doesn't mean I don't love her. Everything I did was to give Alina the kind of life I thought she wanted. Without her, nothing matters. Nothing. So unless you find her, you can forget about me testifying.
Marcus.
Whatever I have to do to keep Alina safe, I will do it. Okay? Even if that means giving myself up to Basayev.
Call records. She checked the messages before she left, but the phone's been off since then. We can't track her unless she turns it back on.
Credit cards?
Last transaction was the ATM in the motel lobby. She was obviously smart enough to know we'd be looking.
All right. We've got an attempt to locate out, notify the bus terminals, airports, but let's face it, it's probably tipped off Basayev that she's in play.
What?
The last transaction before she took the cash. It's at her hotel in Palm Springs, the Palace.
Oh, yeah, we called. She's not there.
Did we send somebody out?
I just said she's not there.
Yeah, well, she's not at any of the other places on Marcus's list either. At least we know she was there for 3 days before she bolted. Maybe she said something to someone that'll give us somewhere to dig.
So, you want to go talk to the hotel staff instead of her friends?
Yeah. You coming? How can I help you, gentlemen? Detective Britton, Detective Freeman. We're looking for a missing person who was a guest here over the weekend.
Yes, the clerk told me, Mrs. Ananyev.
Mm-hmm.
How can I help?
Well, we'd like any information might help us track her down. So, she spoke to anyone in the hotel, if she used any of the services, maybe made a call from her phone.
Let me pull up her folio. I'm afraid there were no calls. And no indication she used any guest amenities except for room service.
Thank you. That is a steep room service charge, if you don't mind me saying. And this one expensive breakfast for a woman who can't weigh more than 110.
Was Mrs. Ananyev staying here with someone?
I'm afraid I don't know. She registered for a single king-size bed.
Mm-hmm. Is your bartender on yet? Russian accent, a lot of jewelry. She ran up a hefty bill for someone drinking alone.
Yeah, I remember. She wasn't alone.
All right. Who's she with?
I assumed it was her husband.
You get a name?
No, but he was here before her, bought himself a drink. I can probably pull the credit card.
What does he look like, this guy?
Blonde, about your height. Looks like he spent a lot of time at the gym.
Hold on, I'm coming. Yes, Greg Hollander.
Лаксик, я сейчас выебу твою мать, потом твою сестру, потом твою собачку.
Tихо. It's not answering herself.
Maybe we're too late. Maybe they're already on their way to Cabo.
Let's put out an attempt to locate.
Не уходит.
See anything?
Nah. When we get a warrant, go back inside, take a look.
It's gonna take all day.
What else are we gonna do?
Major crimes confirmed in muscle with Messiah. Fresh off the boat.
That's why we didn't recognize him.
I'm gonna go talk to him, see if I can't get anything. What about Loverboy?
No, they're telling me he's got no connection with the accountant or Basayev. Maybe he just hooked up with the wrong woman. Catch up with you later.
Okay.
Straight ahead. All right, give me a minute here. You can finish later. All right, Greg, what did you tell him?
Nothing.
Come on, Greg. Your face looks like a trail of lasagna. It's okay. You got nothing to be ashamed of. You can't expect me to believe you didn't tell him where she was.
I don't know where she is. And even if I did, I wouldn't put Aline in harm's way. She's my friend. I love her.
Well, and someone else figured that out. Any idea who could have pointed him in this direction?
Could have been anyone. Maybe she told a friend about me. Maybe one of my clients saw us together.
What's your line of work?
I provide companionship upon request to men.
So, your relationship with Mrs. Ananyev, wouldn't it be, I mean, you wouldn't have,
Even if I was straight, that's not what Alina was after.
What was she after?
Just someone to be with, someone to talk to, have fun with.
And did she give you money for your time?
I never asked for it. She forced it on me. Forced, like she was allergic to it. But she kept insisting, so I'm letting her pay for my Schutzen certification.
Sorry, you're what?
I want to train dogs for a living.
And how did you two meet?
We go to the same gym. We just, I don't know, clicked. You know, we'd go out for drinks at silly clubs. We'd go dancing. She's always dancing. You ever hear her laugh?
No.
I doubt anyone but me has in a long time.
You mean her husband?
Especially her husband.
So she mentioned him?
It's really all she ever talked about. You know, how happy they used to be when they first got married, and how sad it made her that they'd grown so far apart.
Hey. Britton's on the phone for you.
Did you find her? I told you can forget my help until I know Alina's safe. I told you that.
Calm down, we're on the same team. I just need some help here. Need some background. Now, where did you guys meet?
New York. Why?
What about places you used to go on this coast?
Before you got the job, some place that felt special.
I don't know. It was so long ago. We didn't really have money to go anywhere at all.
Why are you asking me this?
Well, put it this way. That young couple that you were, if you ran away together, where would you be?
Yeah, there is one place, but I don't know if it's even still there.
Elena.
You're going to take me back?
This guy's been looking for you as hard as we have. And that leaves you with two options. Either you enter witness protection with your husband, or I can try and arrange for you to enter separately.
What should I do?
Guess that depends
On what?
on how you feel about your husband. Now, Marcus told me where to find you. He knew you'd be here. He remembered this place. He said, you used to vacation here? After your marriage?
It was only 6 miles away from our house. It wasn't much nicer then.
Huh.
But it had this view. And somehow it was enough. We were happy here. And then he took the job and we had money. And we traveled to places much more beautiful than this. Places we had dreamed about. It was never the same. I didn't know what he did, but I know it changed him. It changed me. I just don't think a person can go back again.
Maybe not, but maybe I have a chance to start over. And it's one more chance than most people get. I know one suitcase isn't much to take into a new life, but honestly, I don't know if you need to take anything if you love each other.
Stuff on the left?
Hey,
I thought you canceled the goodwill.
I did. Then I uncanceled it. You want coffee?
Sure. So, when did you have a chance to go through all those boxes?
I didn't. I just figured whatever you want to give away is fine by me.
Really?
Yeah.
So what happened? What changed your mind?
I slept on it. And I realized you don't need a 20-year-old cassette if you still got the song. All right, you busy tonight?
No.
Wrong. I'm taking you out.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Where?
It's a surprise.
The new Italian restaurant we've been wanting to try.
Not a new place.
Okay, you gotta give me a clue.
Mm-hmm. I just did. Let's see.
I sent flowers when your kid died. I don't do flowers for anybody, especially not a cop. It's not something you hand off, like an old coat that doesn't fit anymore.
I know, Jake.
No, you don't know nothing. Trying to buy me off with a couple of Cuban cigars. Smoking them with somebody I consider to be a friend. That's all I cared about.
You're right. You're absolutely right. That's why I'm here to apologize. You were a friend. You are a friend. Still. And I'm gonna miss our dinners together. All of it. And if you don't want to work with Vega, that's your call. I think he's a good kid. To be honest with you, he's the one that pointed out how badly I messed up with you. If you're interested, then we'll do it right. We'll go out for a nice steak dinner, and I'll make a proper introduction. But if not, then so be it.
Tell you what. Me and the kid, we'll have dinner alone, okay?
I'm not invited?
No, just me and him. I mean, if it's gonna be us, let's see if it can be us, you know? You know what I mean?
Sure.
By the way, the The tip that I gave you about the crew, it's a good tip. I gave you the wrong details, though. I'll give the kid the right ones.
Okay. Thanks, my friend.
Take care of yourself.
You too.
Oregon? Who lives in Oregon?
Oh my god. Looks exactly the same.
Yeah.
Why'd you bring me here?
I guess I thought we could go back to the beginning, you know? Where it all started. When it was just us.
Can't believe that was us. It's like we were different people. We were so young.
Well, you were young. I was...
You were cute. Very cute.
I was persistent. I had to wrestle you away from that water polo playing jackass, Lars.
His name was Mars,
Oh.
for the record.
What kind of parents call that kid Mars?
They happen to be very nice people. You know, I wouldn't give yourself too much credit for being persistent. I was the one who came up to you.
Actually, you went around asking everyone where your towel was, and I came up to you and gave you my towel.
You know that's not how.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad you did.
Me too.
I do remember we started talking and we just talked and talked.
Is that right over there?
Mm-hmm. By the time we looked up, they'd closed the pool.
You remember what happened after that? What we did next?
No. I forgot about that.
Hey. What do you think?
No. No, it's crazy talk. I'm not.
Yeah. What, you scared? Oh.
You sure about this?
Nope. What? Two?
Come back, baby. A little pain in my heart.
Oh, that's new. Come on. Stand by that thing. I'll go and get the clothes.
No, let's just run to the car.
The keys are in my pocket.
Oh. Hey, Michael.
What?
I love you.